A few of you requested it, so today we are unboxing the Jet Black Series 10 Apple Watch. So first off, unboxing pretty much the exact same like every other Apple Watch. You're just gonna grab on the tabs. I like to try to be careful because I don't want to rip these. So we're just gonna, oh, and I ripped it. So it always happens, but it's okay. And then once you have that, you just kind of fold the tabs and there it is. I love the artwork, looks good. It's embossed so you can actually feel it. And I of course just got a black Apple Watch band to go with it, but we're just gonna go straight to the watch. We're not gonna even unbox the band in this video because it's just a regular sport band. So let's go ahead and move this off to the side and let's unbox this thing. So you got two tabs, one on either side. So we're just gonna start right here, pull that one off, pull this one off, and then turn it around and wiggle a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Didn't really expect that. So I've not watched any unboxings on the Space Black. Now normally this is just like a paper cover on the watch, and normally it is like a gray tone, but on this one it's black. That's really nice. You gotta love Apple. I'm sure the cable isn't black because that would be amazing, but it is not. So let's just open this up. So the cable is still just the silver. That would be really cool if they would have made that black, because that would have made, you know, that would have made me want it more. And then you got one piece of paper in here, and it still has like a little thing to make sure it doesn't get separated from itself, apparently. So I'm guessing they kind of do that because sometimes you might have more than one. This is just the GPS model. It's not a cellular model. Maybe the cellular model has more than one. If you've opened one and you know, leave a comment down below. So let's go ahead, move this all off to the side, and let's just push this up. I definitely don't want to rip this paper, so. And pull, man, that is on there good. That was crazy. Holy cow. That looks insane. Man. Very lightweight too. Like, I don't know if, let me go ahead and take off my titanium model of it so we can kind of compare them side by side real quick. Okay, so this one's definitely lighter, but I just gotta know by how much. I'm gonna grab my scale real quick. All right, got the scale out. First, we're gonna go with the titanium. Just place that right on there. 41 grams is what this scale at least says that the titanium weighs. And now let's go with the aluminum. 36 grams, so super close in weight. You're not going to notice this on your wrist. The back looks amazing. The fact that this is so smooth and just, I've never seen an aluminum watch look this good before. I mean, this feels like it would be like the stainless steel model. Compare it to my titanium. They look really good together, but yeah, that looks awesome. Since I didn't open up the watch band, I still want to put it on my wrist. So I'm picking out the best watch band for this watch. This is a watch band from Nomad. This is a black titanium watch band. So this watch band almost costs as much as the watch itself. So just keep that in mind. So we're just going to open it up. This is the older model, and I'm just going to slide this side in and this side in right here, and be very careful when you're doing that. And put it on my wrist. Look at that. I mean, oh, like this right here makes it look even better in my opinion. Go ahead and just hold the side button to turn it on real quick. See that Apple logo. I've never owned an aluminum watch before. I always go with the titanium, but the reason why that is because of the screen. So this screen is basically the same kind of screen as the iPhone. It's that ion glass or Gorilla Glass, whatever you want to call it, which means it can scratch, and it can scratch fairly easily, especially since it's, you know, on your person like this. It's always exposed pretty much to the elements and everything. So if you do buy this one, the first thing I would recommend is buying a screen protector. I have a couple links down below on ones that, you know, I've tried at least the iPhone version of before, and I would recommend, if you are in the market for a screen protector, probably get one of those. Now, I don't use a screen protector on mine because on the titanium model, you have that sapphire screen. I've never been able to scratch this before. I've had a sapphire screen on my watch since the very first Apple Watch because I've always bought the stainless steel before the titanium one came out. What that sapphire screen does is, you know, it actually is a little easier to crack, but trying to scratch it is almost near impossible on anything that you're going to come up against. So now it's not as strong supposedly as like true sapphire. It's some kind of blended sapphire. I think Jerry Riggs Everything did a video on it, so keep that in mind. But basically it takes like a diamond or something to actually scratch it. I've hit mine up against a brick wall before, thought for sure that I scratched it, and because there was a little mark on it and I thought it was a scratch. Turns out it was just part of the brick that was really just stuck on my watch. And I took a Brillo pad. I had Apple Care. Let me just say that first. I did have Apple Care, so I knew worst case scenario, this screen is already messed up. I can just go ahead and send it into Apple, pay that extra little fee, and get a new watch. Well, I took the Brillo pad to it, rubbed it really, really hard, and it came off. And the Brillo pad didn't scratch the screen at all. So it was just like new again. It was amazing. So that's why I always recommend the higher finishes, because they have that sapphire screen. But if you don't want to spend that kind of money, this would probably be the watch that I would get. And I would just get a screen protector. They make some that are pretty nice and kind of flow with the Apple Watch, just to protect it a little bit extra. Now, if you would like to see this watch in particular with 30 different bands on and how it looks with all different types of bands, be sure to comment down below and let me know. If I get enough interest, I'll go ahead and just link it right here. Until then, it'll be a video that YouTube thinks you might like. I hope you have a great one. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.